Hi everyone. Okay, I have been fiddling with my setup, my camera for a really long time, and I just think at this point it is what it is. I still have not ordered a tripod, but when I finish this video, that will be the next thing I do. So what I wanted to do is get on and do a video about like weight loss, but not numbers, because I know most of my updates are just my actual like weigh-in numbers, which in some ways is like the point of my videos. My hair is crazy. Okay, side note, I did my hair today. I was looking super cute and it rained, like torrential downpour, like right when I got to my destination. So I wanted to do like a little coffee chit chat. Well, I'm just drinking coffee, but I wanted to talk about a couple things. One that is like very, I don't know what the word is, maybe near and dear to my heart with weight loss is non-scale victories, which I feel like are very like overlooked most of the time. I think most people are kind of hard on themselves. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. I don't have an extra eyebrow, it's just a shadow. I also don't really like looking at myself when I do this. But anyway, so I have a few like non-scale victories that I haven't shared, but that have been like huge in my motivation. And I guess I kind of did talk a little bit about it in my other video, but I just said like, even though I gained 4.7 pounds this week, that was like, I'm not giving up. I'm not like it really is okay. Like I earned it. I took like almost a week off or something. I don't even know. It's not even a week off because it is a lifestyle change for me. So I have gotten some comments that are super sweet, but I also feel like I have been doing YouTube for so long and I have really changed direction in my channel. I mean, in life, really. But I have lost in total 106 pounds. I have lost, out of that 106, it was 110 until I gained the 4. Out of that 106, I've lost 34 through Weight Watchers. But how I lost the other weight was basically doing Weight Watchers, but I used my Fitness Pal, and then after I had my babies, I really like the support of the meetings. So I do actually have some coffee in my little Halloween mug. My dad accidentally broke my old one, like, oh my gosh, years ago, and he mailed me this one. This was when we still lived in Austin. It's good. I'm trying a new like coffee. So what I really want is an espresso, but I can't justify that cost yet. Okay, so the first thing, what spurred me to make this video is when I lost 120 pounds the first time, which was after I had my daughter. So my daughter's 4. And after I had her, I lost weight initially really to get pregnant, I would say. And after I had her, sorry, I can hear one of my cats. Like, why? After I had her, I continued to lose weight, and I got to where I lost 120 pounds. And for, like, as my reward, I bought myself, oh, you can even see it, this watch. It's a Michael Kors. Like, this was in 2013. Yeah, like November of 2013. I bought this watch for myself. And I did get it, I will say, with Macy's, you can get a good sale. I got 45% off of it because they were having a 20% pre-sale event, and then if you used, or 25% pre-sale event, and then if you used your Macy's card, you got an extra 20% off. And we don't do credit cards, but what I did was I opened one and I paid for it that way. And then I went upstairs and literally paid it off like in that second. Okay, anyway, so, and I had to have, I think, 3 links taken out of it. Do you know how much joy that brought me? Like, I never thought I'd be that person. Well, my kids they're about like 18 months apart in age. So I got pregnant when she was still like a baby. And I gained weight with that pregnancy, and I gained a little bit more to where obviously I'm not back at 120 pounds lost total, but I would say I gained like 50, 60, yeah, like 60 back, right? So this watch did not fit. I don't have thin wrists anyway, but this watch, it did not fit. So today I was thinking about it and I was like, I should like see now it needs a new battery. But I wore it today because it fits. And I put these bangles also, they're like kind of twisted up. These are my Pandora bracelets that I wear every day, and I usually wear them on this wrist, but it was just like too much on one. So I don't know. It's just stuff like that it's like a real non-scale victory to me. Like I was so excited to get that watch on. I couldn't even take it. So I really do need my coffee, and if I don't drink it in the next 30 minutes, I like can't have caffeine anymore today. So anyway, and also I wanted to say that today I am like pretty dressed up for me. Like I did my hair, my makeup's all done. I'm like, well, I'm still kind of in mom clothes, but I would stand up, but I'm still like, I don't know, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, which is silly, but I am. So I got a pedicure and I haven't had one since July. My feet were needing it. It was pretty bad. But just stuff like that, I realized like just how much more physically comfortable I am. I feel like one day I will share like my highest weight, but it was pretty high. And so for me, like just to do such normal things and be so comfortable is a real reminder as to why I'm doing this. And then ironically, after I got my pedicure, I went and bought like $40 worth of Halloween candy at the drugstore. But it really is for Halloween. And I put it away to make sure of that. But yeah, I really just want to talk about it because I do feel like sometimes I get so, especially how I had those really, oh, I just realized that light. Sorry. I'm sorry. I will forever apologize for my quality of videos. But I just realized like how much when I was having those big losses, how much the number was like really meant a lot to me. And today, my nose is also running. And today when I was thinking about it, I thought, yeah, I did gain, basically almost like 4.5, 5 pounds this week. But I'm still going the right direction and I'm still going to get there. Like, I don't know. I just felt like it's like I really want to hit that 40-pound mark at Weight Watchers. And while I still do want to do it, but I just was almost becoming obsessed, like unhealthy obsessed. Is this making sense? Like so obsessed with the number that it almost was not mattering like what I was doing to get to that number, and what you're doing to get to that number is really what makes you feel good. So like if you're doing weird, crazy stuff or something you can't really keep up with to lose the weight, I don't think you're going to feel as good. I honestly don't. And I feel like if you're eating healthy and you're just making smarter choices, which is what I have been doing, even with gaining the weight, like this stuff I ate, like I still like made healthier bad choices, if that makes sense. Because it really has just become more of a mental thing. So I try not to fixate on the number so much. It's hard. And I would really love to lose 150 pounds. And even then, I still technically, my weight would not be like a number that you just like want to put on a shirt. Like it wouldn't be like 125 pounds. But I'm starting to realize that doesn't really matter. And I don't know why it took me so long. I'm a slow learner, clearly. If you know me personally, I'm very hard-headed. So rude doing that. But that's just really the deal, I guess. Like, or for me, it is. And I also kind of wanted to start talking about other random favorites because I feel like this is such a hard topic to talk about. Is like addiction. And I guess it's hard because I don't consider myself like, I'm not a drug addict. I am not an alcoholic. I don't really drink much more, and I used to be a heavy drinker. And I think at some point after I had my son and I was dealing with postpartum depression. I did turn to alcohol as like a comfort, is something to look forward to at the end of the day, and I don't do that anymore, and I don't do it with food. And even shopping, like, I love to shop, but I've really reined that in. And I was thinking the other night, like, I'm trying not to touch my area, so hopefully my camera's not shaking. But I was thinking the other night, like, how hard it is, because food really is it can be such a companion. And such a friend, and like such a comfort in a moment, but then it becomes your enemy. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I have felt embarrassed, humiliated, not wanted to do things socially, just felt horrible about myself, couldn't find plus size clothing in stores to wear because of that choice I made to overindulge or overeat or not exercise or not try and be healthy. Like, okay, we're not all going to eat carrots all day, every day, and run 18 miles, like, but I really was just, I don't know, I was just thinking, anyway, I'm just thinking out loud, literally. So I don't know what I've replaced that with. And then maybe I've just kind of figured out a little more balance, which is what I'm hoping, but you just never know. I still have my moments. Although not with drinking, because when you have little ones, I just can't. I can't have, like, even a fun girls' night out, I'm like, I'll drink water. I can have fun without alcohol, because I can't handle it the next day. Okay, and then on a random side note, because I still do love makeup and like beauty, fashion, fun things, and as I'm losing weight, it's getting funner. Was that a word? More fun to buy clothing to fit back into clothing that I've had since like 2013, 2014. Even some things I got rid of that I regret getting rid of now. But I kind of want to talk about that just a little bit, because maybe you're interested in it, maybe you're not, maybe you'll become interested in it. I guess what makes me think of this is, like, if food is like your thing, maybe you can find something else that can be your thing. Like, I love getting my nails done. They're not done right now. And they're not done right now because with our budget, it's just, for me, I love getting like shellac manicures, and I used to get them like once a month at least. And when we moved and like both of our kids are in private school, I just felt like financially I could not justify that. And paying for Weight Watchers. It costs money to do Weight Watchers. It does not cost money to do my Fitness Pal, which is how I did it the first time. Because when we had our daughter, like, we certainly did not have extra money, and living in Austin's a more expensive place to live. So anyway, I'm like so digressing here. But what I did do, and this was this summer, which is so random. I don't even think I said anything about it. But my mom and I tried these, what are they even called? I have one here. Okay, this is like an SE top coat that's supposed to perform like shellac. Not really, but it's like a shellac type thing without the UV light. And I bought the Sally Hansen one, and I believe I liked both of them. The one thing I didn't like was that I can't use like a fast dry top coat on them, so I would have to like do my nails at night when I knew someone, like my husband was home and he could deal with the kids, and I would have like time to like let them dry. So that was the downside. But what I'm curious, because I have a lot of nail polish, I used to have a lot, I've sized it down, is if it's just the top coat that makes it last, or is it like the combination? So what I've done, okay, this is one of my favorite, I have to shake it because it's been so long since I've used it. This is one of my favorite nail polishes, and it was limited edition by Chanel, but I'm sure there's a million other colors that look like it. I just bought this and I've held on to it. I can't even remember, does it even have, it probably wouldn't even have a year on here. It's called Taboo. It was like at least 5 years ago. It's still good. It's a really pretty color. I don't know if you can see it. But what I was going to do is paint, because I'm left-handed, I use my left hand, like I'm very predominantly left-handed, is paint like half on each hand with my Chanel, like maybe these two, on both hands, like these fingers. And then the rest of my fingers with this Essie one, which it doesn't have sparkle, but I mean, they're like, you know, similar-ish, like whatever. I'm so edgy and cool. I don't mind having different colored nails, but using this top coat and seeing like if they hold up to each other. So anyway, that's random, but that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. But I also have to clean. Ugh. And I thought I would make this video while I still look nice, because when I clean, my hair goes up like on top of my head, not cute. I'm gonna take this sweater off, which I will say, like, this shirt, see, it's like really short sleeves, and I don't know, I'm really hot back here. I'm in our bathroom. I don't know, like, if I'll ever be comfortable with my arms. Like, I carry a lot of weight in my arms here. Like, this is all loose skin. Like, it has to go somewhere when you've been big for a long time and then you lose weight, and it stays on your body. It doesn't go somewhere else. It doesn't go to anyone else. It stays on your body. So I'm working on that. That's like an issue, a personal issue I'm like working on. But as you may or may not know, I live in Houston. It is hot and humid here today. We're supposed to get a cool front, I think on Sunday. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, because that's what I was about to say. I'm like ridiculously hot back here because it rained, so, which means it's like a swamp outside. And the part of Houston I live in is literally called the livable forest. And I don't know what I was thinking. Like, it's so beautiful, but there's bugs. It's humid. It's like a swamp. Like, I'm not about that bug life. But anyway, I have really rambled on. I had some other favorite things to talk about too. Like, I used a hairspray that I really like. That is not crunchy, like, as you can see, it's not, but my hair has changed so much after having my son. Not my daughter. When I had my daughter, like, but after having my son, my hair used to be really curly. And since I've had him, it's really not. I mean, I curled, like, okay, I did not curl this part, but I, like, curled this part. So, see what I mean? That's, like, what's going on here, guys? Did I curl? Yeah, like, I curled this. I can tell which ones I curled because they actually form a nice curl, but the part that's just kind of, like, crimped looking is just my natural hair because I don't have time to I don't blow dry my hair. But where was I going with that? Yeah, I don't know if anyone is even interested in, like beauty or home stuff. Like, I don't know. I'm such a girly girl, and I'm such a, like, mom, wife. Like, I'm really into home decor and I don't know, just all that weird stuff. So I just thought I would share some of that. And if you're interested, you can like the video or just leave a comment and let me know, because I mean, I guess I do just kind of make these videos to talk to myself and almost keep like a video diary of my journey, because let me tell you, since I started doing YouTube, I have had like some crazy thing. I mean, when I first started YouTube, we lived in a condo in Houston. I had my dog, my baby, and my orange cat, Tucker. Oh, and they have both passed away. We moved away from that condo. Oh, I was so happy. We moved to a different city, and then we moved back to Houston, and then we got transferred to Austin, and then we moved back to Houston, and we bought a house in Austin, and we moved. Like, I just feel like I had babies, I lost pregnancies, like, I feel like I have gone through so much on YouTube, and I can like look back at videos and like document, and it makes me really sad when I look at like my oldest videos, which I don't want to encourage you to do, but I just look at myself and I'm like, Victoria, how did you let yourself get that way? Like, how? So that's also a reminder. Sometimes I look at that and it literally scares me. Like, I'm not like when people are like, oh, I look so bad in that picture. Like, I literally my heart aches for the girl in those videos, because that's just not me anymore. And it hasn't been me for a long time, like really since I got pregnant with my daughter. That like changed my life. And I did have like rough pregnancies, but I have just become like, with each, like, I don't know, as my kids age, I have just really come into my own finally at 33 years old. And I'm in a place in motherhood where I just love the stages my kids are in. They're 2 and 4, and it's so much fun, and it's hectic, and we're busy, but I love it. And I'm just so thankful. I just had to share that. I'm so thankful because I look back on that time in my life, and it just makes me sad. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to be like, you could have done so much more. Like, you did not have to be trapped in your body like that. But, you know, I'm not now. So that's what matters, I guess. So anyway, I hope y'all are having a great weekend. I'm sorry I talked for so long, but I just really needed to talk. I know some people aren't. My husband's not like that. He's like not really a talker. Like, he's a good listener, but he never feels the need to like talk about stuff. I don't know. I feel like I don't really have anyone to talk to that gets it from the perspective of how large I was and how much weight I've lost to still how big I am. Like, I'm not a tiny person. I'm like a size maybe 20 in clothing. I could possibly squeeze into an 18, like as in I would probably cut off circulation to parts of my body, but I'm not about that. Like, you know, so I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know. I like to reflect sometimes, I guess. Okay, well, I am going to go clean and then paint my nails. And if you want, I can update you to let you know. I do have it. It's like right here. I have this one. My mom and I went through this phase over the summer. Well, I kind of like made her do it with me. No, I think she enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm finding all kinds of stuff now. Anyways, so that's my update. I think that's the only like gel type top coat I have. And of course, I don't know, I guess for some reason it irritates me that they make you say like you have to buy these nail polishes, because I have tons of it. Like, this is my daughter's favorite. Oh my gosh. She always says it's like her Elsa because she picked it out. Let me tell you, Walgreens had it was like a buy two get one free, and it does kind of look like Frozen, like it has little blue sparkles in it. But I have like, this is one of my favorite colors. I gotta shake them all up because I haven't painted my nails in so long. But it's not in the twisty bottle. Like, what's that about? So anyway, okay, clearly I have issues and I need to figure this out. So I'm gonna do my little test and I'll let y'all know whether you want to or not, let's be honest. So anyway, have a great weekend. I will see you for sure next Friday, unless something happens, or unless I just get like really, oh, the AC is coming on. Thank you. I needed that. It's so hot back here. That's where I was getting at with living in Houston, is there is an AC vent in here, but whew, it gets hot in here. So, yeah, have a great weekend, and for sure I'll see you on Friday, but maybe I'll see you before. You never know. I don't even know my own life sometimes. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.